Hello everybody and welcome to this evening's update. Well, what are we going to talk about tonight? We're going to talk about virtual reality and the virtual reality wonderful mind-blowing experiences that are going to be at Fantasticon. But don't forget to listen to this update till the end, because there's something about a world first in there. I've already said too much. Right, anyway, virtual reality. What is virtual reality and why should you fall absolutely in love with it? Well, let's start back in the day. 1995, a game company released the Virtual Boy, and it's a huge, great chunk of plastic, and it's kind of static on the desk here, and you put your head to it, a little bit like one of those peep show What the Butler Saw machines, but not quite as crude. And you pop your eyes in here. It gives you a different feed to each eye, and it gives you a kind of 3D, perspective-y, strange 3D experience. And this was touted as the first virtual reality. We love the Virtual Boy because that started a decade-long run of the most amazing technological advancement when it comes to virtual reality. Now, obviously, the gaming world has pushed the technology on, but as a kind of hobbyist engineer, if you will, I particularly like the aspect of virtual reality that does amazing things like trains surgeons without them having to dig away inside people's bodies, that trains engineers, that allows engineers to watch things happening inside super high pressure, super high temperature systems like jet engines without singeing their eyebrows off. I think virtual reality is wonderful, and that's why we have a huge virtual reality aspect to this year's Fantasticon. So what can you expect? Well, I've spoken to you about the Virtual Boy. That'll be over in 16-Bit Sam and Retro Lee's gaming area. Now, it is a retro game, but of course, back in 1995, since then, it's been sitting there in their super retro vault, so I haven't got one here. What I do have here is this. You might remember this from the last Fantasticon, because adventure starts here with virtual reality, guys. And this is the IMCardboard. It uses the same designs as the Google Cardboard stuff, and you essentially have a smartphone, download an app, pop your phone in there, a couple of eyepieces, bang it on your snozzle. Wow, I'm in a virtual world. It's really quite convincing for the price these things are. Now, because the plans of these things are completely free and online, and you can go ahead and even try and make your own, it's allowed lots and lots of companies to spring up and start augmenting the technology and trying themselves. And one is in our very own dear Hull, and it's a company called, well, it's a chunk of a much larger company called Garth West. Garth West is a huge corporate cardboard manufacturer based in Hull, and Garth West Creative, bless them, they're so forward thinking. They've kind of created a little a division for their creative team to create this. This is the Visr-VR. Those of you who came to last year's Fantasticon, ooh, you may remember these guys, and they were here showcasing it. Now, it's essentially the same thing, except that, as you can see, it's a little bit longer and a little bit more substantial, and the lenses are a little better. And as a result, you do get, for the same sort of money, a much more immersive experience. Now, the cardboard stuff, you're looking at between £5 and £15 to go ahead and pick yourself up a headset like that. However, who's had a go on one of these bad boys? This is the Oculus Rift, and I'm sure you'll have heard of the Oculus Rift. Now, this takes virtual reality to the next level. You pop these on, and also with headphones as well. This works with the phones, of course, because you can just plug your headphones into the phone, and suddenly you are in a much more convincing, much more immersive virtual world. And thanks to the sexy computer attached to the end of this optic fibre cable, it really is an amazing, amazing experience. I've had some incredible experiences, both scary ones in horror movies and also playing the ace computer game Elite Dangerous, which I'm sure you will. It's going to be available at the convention in many, many forms. So put one of these on your head. This year we have not only the Oculus Rift, but we've also got another front runner in this particular tech run, and that's the HTC Vive. Now, whereas the cardboard headsets are around about £5 to £15 each, the Oculus, the latest Oculus and the latest HTC Vive are coming in at between sort of £600 or £700 per headset. So you've really got to know what you're doing if you're going to start dropping that much lolly onto something that you're using for gaming, for example. So if you've never had a virtual reality experience, come to Fantasticon. You have the opportunity to try out some of the biggest and best in the industry. If you are thinking of investing in some virtual reality, come to Fantasticon. Come and try it out. Have a weekend messing around with it. What I like about the HTC Vive over the Oculus is the Oculus comes with quite a short little cable, whereas the Vive comes as standard with enough cable and stuff and kit and technology and magic and all that other stuff I don't understand to allow you to actually wander about in the real world whilst locked in your virtual world. Now, we're not going to let you go walking out of a window or down a fire escape or all the usual jokes you hear about virtual reality. There will be a special area for the HTC Vive, and we want you to come along. We want you to, don't be shy, come and talk to us. We don't bite, honest. That's what the convention's there for. It's there to showcase the best technology we possibly can. So that's what all this stuff's coming for, and I hope you're looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. Now, the world first. Bum, bum, bum. What about the world first? Well, for the first time ever on the entire globe of space of Earth, for the first time ever at a convention like ours, we're going to have full HD holographic technology. And the inventor himself is coming over from Holland to showcase it for us. You are going to have a huge spinning full HD hologram swirling around in the air above you while you're at the convention. So come to the convention for that alone. It's a world first. It's never been done before at a convention like ours. So please come along and you will see just how mind-blowing this is. I've seen a fuzzy telephone video, taken on the telephone video of the technology, and it blew my mind. I begged and begged and begged and begged, and a couple of weeks later they sent me a full-on HD video of the thing in action. Absolutely incredible. I can't wait. This is so much better than even Princess Leia. Help me, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Yeah, I know that's the best Leia impression you've ever heard. I know what you're thinking. I am available for parties. So come along, come and see that, come and check out all the virtual reality. At this stage we have 5 days left to go before we reach our target. We are £2,200-ish short, so thank you very, very much for getting us this close. I'm sure we're going to smash this. I'm confident we will in the next 5 days. Welcome to all our new backers and all our current backers. I think there's over 120 of you now. That's awesome. So please continue spreading the word. Get as many people as you can and all your mates to come along to Fantasticon. They're going to have a blast. I guarantee it. Onwards. I'll see you in tomorrow night's update, which is another cracker, by the way.